So you know that a lot has been happening in the life of Meghan and Harry, and we are here for it to make fun of everything that they are going through because they have brought that to themselves. Starting with something that I'm updating my Duke and Duchess of Sussex's website. You remember my website? I was beginning to upload some satirical pieces because with so many things happening in the world, we need to smile and just make up things. And yes, this is absolutely made up for your entertainment. Prince Harry ready to receive his inheritance money, but Meghan has all the banking passwords. You can imagine that in Montecito, Harry is ready, waiting for the right time to log in into his bank account for this inheritance that was set up by the Queen Mother. And in fact, William also had a slice of the pie, but William's slice was smaller because he's the heir, and Harry, he's a spare. Let's give him a bit more, than William. It so happens that Meghan had the passwords, so Harry does not have access to any of his money. But go to Duke and Duchess of Sausages.com to read more about it. But memes did not wait, like that one. I.H. Theanders, how the Duke and Duchess spent his 40th birthday. Prince Harry on his birthday, waiting for the inheritance money transfer. And meanwhile, all these crazy headlines, what is happening in the world? I don't know, maybe it's slow news week or a month, because this is getting crazy, especially the fact that they included a picture of Harry that is like 10 years old, because he has more hair than that Sully character from Monsters Inc. The public is split on the possibility of Prince Harry returning to royal duties on a permanent basis. 34% in favor. You know that you flip 34 and you have 43%. Worth noting. 37% oppose, or is almost a draw. However, support for Prince Harry's return is up slightly from March, when 25% of Britons were in favor of him returning to royal duties. Who could be interested in that? I would like to know. Let's pretend for a second that those polls are legit, which I really don't believe so. But let's pretend for a minute that those polls are real. What would be the public's interest? This 34% of, delusional people. What would be their interest that Harry comes back to the UK? I know that so many of you, of course, value family. I value family as well. It's important to understand, to care about your children. That is really important. You know that children are of all ages. We are pretty sure that King Charles still treats Harry like a child because, reasons. But then again, I don't think this is an actual possibility. I've said it a couple times, especially because they are thriving so well overseas. But somehow these headlines have been pushed over and over again, and now, 37%, only 37% are opposed. Maybe by December, they will have even out. And as Dan Wooten says, the mail is so embarrassing. Prince Harry is suing your arse, but rather than challenge his lies, you have decided to become his chief propagandist. Trust me, Brits do not want Prince Harry back in the royal family, which he falsely accused of racism. Come on and grow up. And we have this from the Mail on Sunday. Big rise in support for idea of Harry returning to royal duties, says Paul. I'm sure that people in the UK have enough problems already to be caring for the Duke of Sausages. Dan has some highlights here. One person he has been regularly talking to for guidance is Nick Lothrop, the right-hand man of his old friend Hugh Grosvenor, the Duke of Westminster. And Harry, maintains contact with Jamie Lowther Pinkerton, former equerry to the Queen Mother. Blah, blah, blah. The Prince of Wales is still the most popular, with 66% of the public having a favorable view of Princess of Wales. Princess of Wales. I have to adjust my eyeglasses. Followed by the Prince of Wales, 65%. So Catherine is in first place. William is in second. Princess Anne, who swiftly returned to work after a head injury in June, continues to be the third most popular royal at 62%. There was a beautiful video of her today. I couldn't get it in time for this show, but Observer 88 had this from, well, another, that these pieces that contradict whatever the Hollywood Reporter. They had to answer in some way. A source close to the couple told this newspaper, the sausage team have had more than enough of these types of articles. It's simply not true. Everyone is deeply concerned over the timing of the article because it was published just days before Harry's birthday. There are fears that there could be a disgruntled former member of staff, one tribe, who is putting out mistruths, which are designed to make them look bad. They added, the focus for Camp Sausage now is to build on the success of the last year and to take that positive momentum forward into 2025 and beyond. What success? I want to know what success. It is a bit of a cryptic. And Resting Dollface has a point. Yesterday was Prince Harry's 40th birthday, but his empowering wife wants the world to know she went to Tyler Perry's 55th birthday party. Oprah, Gale, Paramount CEO were all there. And well, yeah, it was... I want to think that Tyler Perry's party was the day before Harry's birthday, not in the same day. I don't have confirmation of this, but that would be sad, right? That you should be organizing your own birthday, unless, there are people that don't like to organize their own birthday. But at the same time, you would like to spend your birthday with your family, right? With your kids that you love so much, but you can take them, all the family, I don't know, to a nice place. But no, let's go to Tyler Perry's place. And Stephanie Sidley, Meghan Markle is doing the exact same thing her father did, but he's dead to her now. She's such a lying hypocrite and bully. And I want to know about this. Well, this is from Backgrid. We have that expression of Meghan and Harry. You can see that he had this. You can see that he was recording with his phone. Like filming with his phone. Why was he filming with his phone? That is anyone's guess. But again, it's I would love to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and my Royal Rogue is remember to download my 100 body language tips in the description of this video. Much love and bliss.